helping you simplify your financial lives and to help educate in any way, shape, or form we can.
Yeah, that's the reason we're doing this. All right, welcome back. Another episode of the No Bonds Podcast. Special episode today. We're going to answer listener questions. We're going to use the lightning round format. But before we get into that, if you like what you're hearing, you enjoy this, subscribe to us on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. Leave a review. If it's good, 5 stars. The reviews, they help bump us up. But we appreciate you listening. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use this clock. I'm going to let Ben explain it. But we're going to go 2 minutes per question, 15 seconds to read the next question. So this is going to be exciting. Hopefully we can fill the answers in that short amount of time.
All right, we get a 10-second countdown coming up. I'm starting to get that nervous feeling right before a WOD starts.
We get the sponsored clock
sponsored
here.
by Rogue Fitness. Yeah. So we're going to hit the 10-second countdown and going to field some listener questions.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so the first question came in. You've got a college student.
Yep.
He has his tuition paid for at school and has a job.
Yep.
How do you get an 18-year-old college student and convince them to put a portion of their paycheck away to invest? How do you motivate them to look so far down in the future and put away money that they could spend right now from the paycheck, but choose to put it away as an 18-year-old?
So, I mean, I'm going to answer this one personally, how I would have motivated me. This is one suggestion is that I thrive on discipline and structure. And we see the most successful people that are putting money away do it as a discipline where X% of a paycheck automatically gets put into a separate bank account or just separate investment account as a way of how we do things, right? So this is what happens. Money comes in, 20%, 15%, whatever the percentages goes there. Boom, here's your cash account, here's your spending account, whatever it is. I would have that structure set up and then motivate them by saying this is no different than your 4-day-a-week workout program that's helping you achieve whatever goal you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
That's me.
Absolutely. And I think as difficult as it is, I can think of myself as 18-year-olds, a very disciplined athlete at that time, but from a financial perspective, spending every single cent of the small amount of money that I made in the job at that time. But I will say one of the things operationally you can do is when you set up an account, have an auto debit from your bank account set up, or better yet, an auto debit directly from payroll that goes into an investment account or a savings account or so on. That at least can kind of grease the skids a little bit, making that process a little bit easier.
Yep.
5 seconds to spare.
All right. Oh, man.
This is exciting.
That's exciting. Did it.
Okay, that beat means we're on. Okay,
right.
Next question came in. What is the minimum amount of money I need to start investing?
$1.
Exactly.
$1. It doesn't matter how much money you have. In our latest podcast, we talked about the fact that we in particular work with people, investors of all shapes and sizes. That means beginners. That means folks that have been investing for 40 years in our multimillionaires. But that's just us. You can walk into a local firm, well-known firm, Fidelity, Vanguard, do-it-yourself type of firms, and open accounts for no minimums. The most important thing is not about the dollar amount. It's about the amount of time that you have to invest money. The earlier you get started, as much as investment performance matters, the more time you have to invest and that you're actively investing, the better off you will be.
Yep.
No question.
For me, it's not how much, it's the discipline of doing it. Consistently saying I'm putting money away every time, this much money, this percentage of my paycheck. It doesn't matter how much it is, $1 or $1 million. Just doing it will help you do it. Like success breeds success. So just start, do it. You will continue to do it.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Oh,
all right. Whoa.
What do you want to talk about? Want to talk about the color of your shirt?
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
My shirt.
Did the robin outside lay that?
See what they did? They pieced together the egg.
No.
And then
It's eggshell.
Yeah, it's eggshell. That's right.
Just don't
Robin egg.
move.
Robin egg.
Don't flex.
Yeah.
Humpty
I know.
Dumpty's going to break.
Yeah.
All right.
Water
well,
break.
Yeah, well, that was
10 seconds.
these user questions. Thanks for listening because listener questions are fun.
Oh, great listener question. So you're an investor and you have a certain percentage that you want to set up to take out of your paycheck to put in your retirement account or invest. And so what is the right percentage?
Wow. That's an awesome question. I get that a lot. Like the question really is how much do I? I just don't know what the right amount is. The easy answer is the more you can do and still live, the better. Especially if you're early on, you're younger. But I think that paying yourself first is a really important point in all of this, like making sure that. But I want to stay on the question and actually give a number. I say that people that I see that put at least 30% away consistently for a long time usually do pretty well. But I think the goal is to make it 95%. I mean, shoot, live on 9 or invest 99, live on 1 if you can get there.
Sure. And there's other things you want to consider too. If we're referring to your retirement plan at work, there's a couple things in play. There's a certain limit in terms of how much money you're actually allowed to put away per year by the IRS in your 401k. And for 2019, that is 18.5 or 19,000?
19,000.
19,000. If you're over 50, that jumps up to 24.5, a catch-up contribution, I believe, of 6,500.
I think it's 7,000 now. 25.
Yeah. Okay, I can't do the math in my head right now, apparently. But in any event, so there are limits, and a lot of companies out there, retirement plans, the company will match a certain amount of money. So matching or profit sharing, that's free money that the company is giving you. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that minimum.
Yeah.
The amount of money that the company is going to give you.
Do at least that percentage.
3 seconds.
Nice. Oh, okay. So the question from the listener is, can my kids start investing their allowance, or is there a way to simulate that investment strategy so they could see what would happen if they were to invest it? The simulation piece is a tough one. I want you to answer that one. I read the question, so you answer the question.
I suppose there is but I think that I can explain what I do with my kids is that we don't give them an allowance, but for certain tasks that they do around the house, or we have a new baby, so with help with the baby, we will give them an allowance with respect to the work that they do for us. And then I've opened up individual accounts in their names and have talked to them, even though their age is 7, 6, 5, and 9 months old. Talk to them about the importance of saving some money that you can use later at the toy store, for example, when we go on vacation, and that money that you put away, invested properly, will be actually more money than we actually gave you in the future. So there's certainly no question, if you are trying to teach your children about investing, there is no prohibition on opening accounts in their name. Or you can also, if you're worried about them getting access to funds when they get a little bit older and you don't want them to have access to, say, $50,000 when they're 16 years old, there are other types of accounts that you can open, custodial accounts, where as the parent or guardian, you are the one that makes decisions on that account until they reach age of adult, and then that's passed over to them.
Yeah, and the simulation piece, I can say you could just search the ticker symbol and say, like, hey, if I invested on this date, look at the growth of this company. And that's a good simulation.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. So you work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur, you work for a small company. How do I go about setting up a retirement plan account for myself and my company?
You seemed excited about
I was.
answering this, so why don't you jump? I don't want to steal that thunder.
No, Matt wrote a blog a little while ago. That's why I was actually smiling about it, is because the knee-jerk answer that you might expect from a firm like ours is that, oh my gosh, as a small business owner, you absolutely want to set up a retirement plan for yourself and start investing as much money as you can away. That's the conventional wisdom.
Yep.
But I don't want to steal your thunder. I'll let you elaborate on it. But actually, being that we are entrepreneurs and small business owners are obviously entrepreneurs, we're not quite on the same side as necessarily feeling that you have to set up that retirement account for yourself. And why is that, Matt?
Yeah, because there is no better investment than yourself. So yourself being your ability to produce, and in that case, it's your business. That's what happened to a friend of mine, a client as well. He said, "Hey, everyone's telling me I'm crazy. I think I gotta set up a retirement account." And we talked about it. And the answer or our response was, "Well, why?" Like, because everybody says I do. There is no return in the stock market that could at all compare to a successful business venture if you are really good at what you do and you believe in it. So our advice is take that money you would think about investing for when you're 60, pour it back into your business, and grow the heck out of that thing. That's our thought as a small business entrepreneur startup.
Absolutely.
Owner.
And that's not to say that maybe a little bit later as time and retirement plans are certainly useful vehicles to attract employees and provide them benefits. But if you're an individual entrepreneur, invest in yourself and make that business work. That is going to be your biggest and best asset. No question.
Woo.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one to end on.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to wrap it up, though?
Oh.
You want to wrap it up?
Sure. So those are our listener questions of the day. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, you can find us on beckbodie.com, at beckbodie. Personally, at Matthew.
No.
Go ahead.
At Matt Morizio. Yeah. Or that blog that we talked about in the last one was MatthewMorizio.com
Awesome.
/blog.
At bbeck3333 for me, for pictures of my kids and shirtless CrossFit videos.
Oh, they're good too. You got to look at them. But yeah, send us a DM on Instagram. Social at Beck Bodie is our email for any more of these questions. We enjoy this lightning round stuff.
And real quick, send in some questions.
Yeah,
engage with us. Send topics that you want us to speak about that you have questions on, or anything under the sun. We'll address that in future podcasts, future quick segments like this.
Yeah.
And we're really interested in helping you simplify your financial lives and to help educate in any way, shape, or form we can.
Yeah, that's the reason we're doing this.